So in the beginning of this video, I showed the Boosie commentary that he did on DJ Vlad. Now, you know, that goddamn culture vulture. Child. I'm surprised his ass can walk the street. He need to have security with him. That goddamn DJ Vlad need to have security. You know, one thing they don't like is a motherfucker coming up off of another person's pain.
It's straight up bandits everywhere I look. Used to be a straight A student. Now he's a crook, robbing people just to smoke and shoot up. Used to have a crew cut, now he's a poop butt. Dropped out of school and he joins the neighborhood gang. Hanging on the street selling cane. Tooth was on people.
Not only did I made songs about, you know, I was childish, man. I made songs about public officials and things like that, man. And those people don't forget that. And I don't trust people like that. You know, it's nothing for them and me to be riding down the street and they just stop and throw a gun in my car. Convicted felon with a firearm, man. That's how I think, man. You know, like, I had the biggest case that, you know, they spent millions of dollars on my case, man, and lost, man. So, man, you know, like that. I'm a problem to these people, you know. I didn't call officers' names, you know, like, these people don't forget that, man. You know, also, I was a target in Baton Rouge, you know, like, Baton Rouge is small, man, you know. When I'm the only one riding in Bentleys and all of these foreign cars, you know, you become a target. You know, not only you a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of their house. You know, that would make me dislike me if I was on the other side. Because, you know, I'm rapping about these people, I'm shining. Oh, man, so I'm cocky. You know, I was a cocky asshole, man, you know. And those people don't forget stuff like that, man. They don't. I always had problems with the police out there, man. They used to stop me every day, man. They used to cut my seats up, man. Come in my house and steal from me, man. Take my rings, just do crazy stuff that I'll never forget. You know, also I had haters out there. And it's always like that. Wherever you from, you will get hated the most. You know, most rappers die in their own city, man. It's a fact. And, you know, you have haters who was in school with you and they mad because they was in that third grade class with you, but they don't have the same hustle as you. You know, they hate you for no reason. They hate you for your success. If you was a local rapper and you didn't have much, they would love you. You know, and these people, you develop hatred in your own city. You know, if you go to Canada, you go to New York, you from Louisiana, you don't have hatred, you don't have people want to hurt you because they don't know you. You know, they don't know you, and that's why I decided to move to Atlanta. You know, if I'm dealing with music, this is a place I need to be. You know, everybody rides foreign cars out here. I won't be pulled over. I haven't been pulled over since I've been out here, but to take a picture and get an autograph. You know, they respect stars out here, man. They don't hate stars just because you're a star. They don't. That's how it is in Louisiana. If you go back, all Louisiana rappers, the big timers, they was ran out of Louisiana, man, because of hatred. Baby and Wayne, you know, hatred, man. Master P, they ran him out the country club, man, just hatred, man. C Murder, he's in prison. Mac, he's in prison. You know, and you just, it's just not a place to be, man. There's a lot going on in that state that's not 100, man. That's not fair, you know, even from the laws, even from the sentencing, even from the education is poor. Everything is it's a hard state, man. And I just wasn't with it, man. And I'll never move back down there, you know. I would never move back into that. I would be crazy for moving back to Baton Rouge. Like, it won't happen. I just go down there. If I got to do a show, get my money, and I'm gone.
I hadn't really voiced my opinion about Nipsey Hussle since word hit the street that he had been, I'm going to say, assassinated, right? Only because I believe that his mission was far beyond music. It was far beyond his gang affiliation. I would be disappointed if his time on earth is not equated with Tupac. Y'all know how I feel in regards to Tupac. I feel like y'all give him a little too much credit because he was a little too associated with BS for me to be like, oh, Tupac the king, you know. But when it comes down to Nipsey Hussle, hands down, I would not take away from his contribution and what his mission was for his community. So in the beginning of this video, I showed the boozy commentary that he did on DJ Vlad. Now, you know, that goddamn culture vulture. Child, I'm surprised his ass can walk the street. He need to have security with him. That goddamn DJ Vlad need to have security. You know, one thing they don't like is a motherfucker coming up off of another person's pain. Yeah, I understand it because I think it's insulting for someone to speak on a lifestyle and they have no understanding or true understanding. Yes, you can do your perception from the outside in, but if you're not engulfed into the situation, how are we going to take you seriously? The Nipsey Hussle situation reminds me of the 80s. You know, I was in that crack epidemic era. Now, I never smoked the crack. Now, I was never a smoke the crack person. Never. Yes, I have had, you know, boyfriends and family members who was affiliated with, you know, the crack dealings, and then how you saw young people that were millionaires by the time they were like 16, 17 years old, okay? I'm from the DMV. And actually, I'm from D.C. I represent Northwest D.C., what you would call a Northwest honey. I call myself the 640 princess. Well, shit, as old as I am, I might be the 640, you know, Queen Elizabeth right now. You know, to be a part of an era that was so full of violence, you know. When my mom could afford us to move us the F out of the hood, she moved us the F out of the hood. Like, we moved up into Montgomery County, you know. And a lot of people's parents did that. You know, they wanted to move their children away from the hood. Now, I understand the complete mission of Nipsey Hussle. His heart was pure. He wanted to give back to the community and to be maybe the one person that can show that you can live and grow and raise your family in the community that you grew up in, despite the violence that is incorporated into the community. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You know, my heart goes out to Lauren London. It's a lot of people that's like, why is your heart going out to Lauren London? My heart goes out to Lauren London because her son would not be able to reap the benefits of having his father with him to grow him, to help turn him into a man. That's why my heart goes out to Lauren London. I swear, motherfuckers look for a reason to hate. Oh, God. So I hope Lauren London doesn't do what so many other baby mamas do. And, you know, once the soldier has fallen, they expect for a lot of the friends to, you know, carry on and help out raise the children. And yeah, it's cool for a couple of years, maybe, the first couple of years. But after a while, them daggone friends gonna try and crawl into bed with her. I really hope that she gets out of that community, okay? Because her son has both her sons, being as though that they are children of famous hip-hop artists, both of them sons have the capability to be something greater. Wale is from DC, but do you know that nigga got to pay to come back to his own town to perform? It's like you have to go through a gatekeeper because his own city won't allow him to perform. They don't welcome him. They don't embrace him. You know, in DC, what we're known for is go-go music, right? You know, you got BYB. Listen, Antoine Glover, he walks around his neighborhood, you know, fine and dandy, okay? I think that's because go-go is a different genre. They protect their own, and because that is that is what is significant to us. That's why I believe Antoine Glover is so protected. And he's also the lead singer for Backyard Band. You know, those local celebrities or those local stars, they can maneuver. I call with Nipsey Hussle, what happened with him. That was an assassination. He had power. Anybody that is murdered because of his power, that is an assassination. You know, I don't know if it's just limited to presidents, but in our mind, even though I'm not from the West Coast, that man had a lot of power over there. So that was an assassination, okay? And that's all I got to do. That's all I got to say about that. So, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. If you're from the 80s and you're familiar with the crack epidemic, let me know, you know? Because that 1980, I'm going to say when crack hit in 1984, moving all around to like 93, 94, that's a time that you will never, ever, ever forget. I'm not demeaning what's going on now and the war against drugs they have now, but it's just something about that. Just so many children died unnecessarily. Like when I was 14 years old and I found out the first young man, 16 years old, I will never forget him. When I found out he died, I couldn't understand it because I was 14 years old. It was like, oh, such and such is dead. And I said, huh? Why? What happened? Oh, he was killed. What happened? I don't understand. So for me to be 14 years old, coming from Michigan Park, if you don't know what Michigan Park is, child, that's an old, you know, middle-class neighborhood in D.C. And then moving to the hood, you don't understand, like, why is he gone again? Somebody killed him. When you were in it as a child, that shit gives you post-traumatic stress disorder. That's no lie. No lie. Your fucking hood will kill you. Child, that's all I got to say.
You know, and that's the example we trying to set. You know, this shit been going on for decades. And a lot of niggas, that mentality grew into cancer and killed them. You know what I mean? So that's why a nigga want to reverse the mind state in our city. And that's what my whole movement is about. You know what I mean? Niggas might see me as a, oh, he's a hypocrite because his video is him with his homies throwing his hood up. But nah, you know, I'm just
representing you where you from.
I'm expressing the culture of my city. Yeah. So, you know, and I'm not talking to you niggas that would even say that. I'm talking to the niggas that's listening, the young niggas that's coming up looking at a Nipsey or a J-Rock or a Game or a Snoop Dogg as quote unquote inspiration. Real talk. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you like I love you and I don't even know you. But on hood, if I don't love you, I'm gonna tell you whatever. I'm gonna tell you what's in my benefit. If I love you, I'm gonna tell you what's in your benefit. And repeating the mistakes niggas like us made, the niggas before us and the niggas before them made, is not in your benefit.
Remember this, guys, the same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one.